As Titus struggled to appear interested in the droning vassal before his throne, he thought of what would come after. A goblet of wine fortified with herbs, hopefully a nap, and then he would attempt to impregnate his latest consort. Such a bother. If only his one and only son hadn't died. But he had, and Titus no longer had an heir, despite his many marriages and countless concubines, none of whom managed a successful pregnancy. His lack of an heir had his advisers quite agitated. Very little time remained before he died of old age, and without a child to inherit, his country would most likely splinter, something his advisers and the lords wished to avoid. As the last petitioner took his leave, after complaining that his well went dry because his neighbour had stolen the water, to which Titus offered to send a dowsing witch to seek out a new source, the tired emperor rose from his throne, grimacing at how his aged limbs creaked, and protested. "I'm off to rest before doing my duty," he muttered. "Not yet, your eminence," murmured Felgar. "There is still one more case to be heard." "But it is mid-afternoon," Titus whined, knowing no one would dare point out his petulant tone. The last person overheard murmuring about the Emperor's attitude lost their head. Not on his order, he should add. Felgar took insults to Titus's reign quite seriously. "They paid an impressive sum for a moment of your time," Felgar remarked, a rude reminder that their coffers ran low. The once prosperous Merisu had been hit by a series of unfortunate events. Droughts the last 3 summers had spawned wildfires which, in turn, decimated the already sparse crop yields. Hard to collect taxes when no one could earn any coin. It didn't help the treasury had been paying extra for additional guards to keep a hungry populace from rioting. At least the many executions of instigators made for fewer mouths to feed. Titus dropped back onto his throne with a sigh. "And what is the verdict I'm to propose?" "I don't have one," Felgar replied, surprising the Emperor. "They only just arrived, bearing a chest of gold."